హాయ్ అందరికీ నమస్కారం, ఎల్లరికూ వణక్కం, సబ్కో నమస్కార్. బాబు ఎన్ని లాంగ్వేజెస్ వచ్చో చెక్ చేయాల్సి వస్తుంది, బికాస్ ఒక సినిమా వచ్చేస్తుంది 3 లాంగ్వేజెస్లో రిలీజ్ అవడానికి. మన తెలుగు సినిమా జిన్నా అండ్ హిందీలో, తెలుగులో అండ్ మలయాళంలో రిలీజ్ అవుతుంది అనమాట. ఈ ఫిలిం గురించి మాట్లాడడానికి విత్ అస్ ద మోస్ట్ హ్యాండ్సమ్, నాకు చాలా ఇష్టం అండి. ఇది నేను తెలుగులోనే చెప్పాలనుకున్నాను. ఈజ్ వెరీ హంబుల్. అంటే ఒక ఫ్రెండ్తో ఉన్నప్పుడు ఎలా ఉంటుందో అలానే ఉంటుంది విష్ణు గారితో ఉన్నప్పుడు. అండ్ తెలిసిన వాళ్ళకి చాలా బాగా తెలుసు ఆయనతో టైం స్పెండ్ చేయడం ఎంత బాగా అనిపిస్తుందో. అండ్ రియల్ లైఫ్లో కూడా అంతే బెస్ట్. సో నాకు చాలా చాలా ఇష్టమైన మనిషి అనమాట. అండ్ ఎవరికి కాదు చెప్పండి. సో మంచు ఫ్యామిలీ నుంచి వచ్చి తనకంటూ ఒక స్థానాన్ని సంపాదించుకొని అండ్ బ్యాక్ టు బ్యాక్ మంచి సినిమాలు మనందరికీ ఇద్దామన్న ఒక ధ్యేయంతో అండ్ ఇప్పుడు జిన్నా అన్న సినిమాతో మన ముందుకు వచ్చేస్తున్నారు మంచు విష్ణు గారు. మంచు విష్ణు గారు అంత హ్యాండ్సమ్నెస్ పక్కన ఉన్నప్పుడు బ్యూటిఫుల్ ఒక అమ్మాయి ఉండాలి కదా, అది నేను కాదు. సో మీ అందరికి ఎంతో 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 ఇష్టమైన సన్నీ లియోని. అండ్ హాయ్ సన్నీ. హాయ్. అండ్ ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఒక హాయ్ చెప్తే సరిపోదు, ఇక్కడ 3 హాయ్స్ చెప్పాలి. బికాస్ తెలుగు ఆడియన్స్తో పాటు మలయాళం ప్రేక్షకులు అండ్ బాలీవుడ్ లవర్స్ అందరూ కూడా చూస్తున్నారు అన్నమాట మిమ్మల్ని. ఒకసారి మీరు
ஹாய் எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். தமிழில் பேசுகிறதுக்கு முயற்சி பண்ணுறேன். நான் பிறந்து வளர்ந்தது சென்னையில் தான். மலையாளம் கற்றுக்கிறதுக்கு வாய்ப்பு இல்லை எனக்கு. இல்லை மலையாளத்திலே பேசியிருப்பேன். மன்னிக்கணும் மலையாளம் வியூவர்ஸ் எல்லோரும் என்னை மன்னிக்கணும். நான் தமிழில் பேசுகிறேன், தயவு செஞ்சு புரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க. ஆனால் என் படம் நிறைய வாட்டி மலையாளத்தில் ரிலீஸ் ஆகிருக்கு, டப்டு வேர்ஷன். அதெல்லாம் நீங்கள் ரொம்ப என்கரேஜ் பண்ணியிருக்கீங்க. அது வாழ்க்கையில் மறக்க முடியாதுண்ணா. உங்கள் மாதிரி மக்கள் இல்லாமல் எங்கள் மாதிரி நடிகைகள் யாருமே இல்லை. ஸோ இப்போ நாங்கள் ஜின்னான்ட்டு ஒரு படத்தில் நடிச்சிருக்கேன். நான் இப்போ ஜின்னான்னு ஒரு படத்தில், அது மலையாளத்தில் ரிலீஸ் ஆக போகுது அக்டோபரில். நீங்கள் எல்லோரும் பார்த்து எங்களை எல்லாரையும் ப்ளெஸ் பண்ணான்ட்டு நான் வேண்டிக்கிறேன். And to my Hindi viewers, the movie is releasing in Hindi in October. It's called Ginna Bhai. In Telugu, it's called Ginna.
I'm going to call you Ginna Bhai.
I'm not a bhai. I'm not a bhai. Definitely, I'm not a bhai. Yeah.
I'm calling you Ginna Bhai.
Yeah,
bhai mat
From
बोलना.
now on.
सन्नी जी भाई मत
उसने ही टाइटल दिया, मैंने टाइटल नहीं दिया. Hi Ginna Bhai.
yeah, right.
Bye bye.
Such a sexiness woman, full of sexiness, calling me bhai. Are you trying to kill me?
Yeah, एक शब्द से.
Yeah. No, that's why everybody will start, making fun of me. Only you could have made Sunny call you bhai.
हाँ हो
Yeah.
हो गया.
हो गया. Already famous. రెడీగా ఉన్నారు నాటి బాయ్స్. ఓకే, యా డిస్టర్బ్ చేశాను నేను మీరు బాలీవుడ్ ఆడియన్స్తో మాట్లాడుతున్నప్పుడు. అండ్ కాదు, నాకు మలయాళంలో నాకు సబ్ టైటిల్స్ అవసరం వచ్చినట్టున్నాయి ఇందాక మీరు తమిళ్లో మాట్లాడుతున్నప్పుడు. బట్ ఏమంటారు, భాష ఏదైనా భావం నాకు అర్థమైపోయింది. ఫస్ట్లీ కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్ బోత్ ఆఫ్ యూ. లైక్ యువర్ ఫిలిం గోనా హిట్ లైక్ తమిళ్, లైక్ మలయాళం అండ్ హిందీ, తెలుగులో రావడం అనేది నిజంగా. తమిళ్ ఎందుకు వదిలేశారు మీరు?
See, it's easier for me to current at this stage. It's easier for me to distribute Malayalam. It's easier to distribute Hindi. It's easier to distribute than Tamil at this stage. Malayalam, of course, she's got a huge following, and cinema when my movies were released in dub, they did decently well. Right. So now we want to see. We are doing a very wide release. So we're keeping our fingers crossed. And Hindi, of course, lady superstar is here.
Bollywood superstar, lady superstar.
I don't know about that, but I hope that they watch. We made a good film. I hope you guys watch it.
I think they all are waiting for your film release.
This is my first release. I realized it yesterday through my team. That is a film release in Bollywood. It's been a while since before the pandemic.
Oh wow.
So
almost
people
3-4 years
might actually be waiting. Who knows?
We are also waiting. And
you speak in Hindi? Tell the same thing in Hindi.
ये सालों के बाद मेरा फर्स्ट फिल्म है, क्योंकि वो पिछले सालों से it's been a very long
बहुत दिन के बाद, बहुत साल के बाद,
I think 3-4 साल हो गए, 4 साल हो गए that एक फिल्म रिलीज नहीं हुआ. One was because of the pandemic, and then ऐसा अच्छी फिल्म नहीं आई थी.
अभी अच्छी
फिल्म आएगी to the theaters in Mumbai and all over the Bollywood industry. So hopefully it will do well.
आप भी कुछ
नहीं
बोलो।
अगर मेरे को हिंदी अच्छी तरह नहीं मालूम है
आप
बात करने को बहुत मुश्किल है मेरे को समझाएगा मेरे को इफ शी स्पीकिंग हिंदी इट्स लाइक आई नीड सबटाइटल्स अंडर द हिंदी इट्स साउंडिंग लाइक इंग्लिश टू मी
क्या बात
क्या?
कर रहा
है
चल
वो तो है थोड़ी बहुत
इट्स
मुझे
वेरी
लगा था
इंग्लिश
की
हिंदी
जैसा
आई नेवर
sound
हर्ड
करता।
ऑफ एन इंग्लिश हिंदी
What are you talking about?
इट्स लाइक
Are you making fun of my Hindi?
No, that's true actually. What he said.
Wait, suddenly a Punjabi
मुझे भी
side is
लगा
coming
था।
out.
तेरी तो
that's
Now
a
she's
Punjabi
on
side.
track.
Yeah.
what do you mean? Explain yourself.
No, your Hindi sounded like English for me.
How's that?
I don't know.
Elaborate.
No,
मैं क्या बोलना चाहता हूँ
तेरी तो
మీరు క్షమించాలి మధ్యలో కొన్ని ఈ గ్లామర్ వల్ల గ్రామర్ మిస్టేక్స్ ఉంటాయి సో సర్దుకొని పోవాలి అంతే అండ్ ఫస్ట్లీ యూ టెల్ మీ సనీ లైక్ వెన్ కోనా వెంకట్ అప్రోచ్ టు అండ్ నరేట్ చేసినప్పుడు వాట్ వాజ్ యువర్ ఫస్ట్ రియాక్షన్ ఆన్ ఇట్ లైక్
I actually signed this film before the pandemic.
ఓ
So I'd heard the story before the pandemic. And because of that, obviously there were delays, and I was just waiting for Vishnu to come and pick up the film and say, "This is it. This is the one." I was praying all night.
was this
long.
real or so?
she's
That is
sarcastic
more drama.
she full drama she knows how to
She's a drama
make fun of me all the time
What? No, I don't. He makes fun of me. You are a witness. He just made fun of me, and you've all seen it now. I didn't make fun of him.
nice
Sanya.
dress Sunny
सनी मतलब मैं आपकी साइड हूँ क्योंकि ही इज ऑल्सो एंजॉइंग
He is full on enjoying. But yes, I signed the film before the pandemic, and I really loved the story to begin with, and that was it. And I didn't know who was going to be a part of it at that time.
Okay.
And
But you're the one who signed first, I think, for this.
yeah, I guess I did.
ये क्या हुआ हीरो के पास फर्स्ट हीरो దగ్గరికి రావాలి but
no the way it worked out was the writer of the movie and the creative producer also they had Sunny on board first before they approached me.
may I know the reason like why Sunny first?
See, when they wrote the script, the character which they wrote for Sunny, they had Sunny in mind,
Okay.
and they wrote it. And then, as it started developing, then they wanted to pitch it to me. When they pitched it to me, I was like, initially, I was like, Sunny, she hasn't done a movie in Telugu for quite some time, and she's not done any movie in Telugu. But her first Telugu film, I was a
Correct.
producer.
Yeah.
And it was with my brother. It was a
Correct.
small cameo, with a song and a few scenes. But I was like, other than that, what is Sunny here? She hasn't done here. And plus, they're saying it's a family entertainer, and anybody about 21 in the family can watch Sunny. That's a good thing. Okay. And
Sunny, note this point, okay?
Listen,
and I
Back
cater
out
to
there.
under 21.
I love you because you love me. Now this guy, that's second. Chalo.
You don't love me now.
No, I love you. I'm always gonna love you. But who's picking on who? ये तो clear हो गया भाई.
So then I was like, no, and they're saying it's a comedy entertainer, it's a thriller, and it's an action. Like, how is Sunny going to fit? Because honestly, I haven't watched most of Sunny's movie. I know Sunny Leone, when you look at it, you think of a glamorous
Glamour,
girl,
right.
and you think of someone, who's very sexy. That's the image of Sunny in my mind. You don't
Right.
think of her as, oh, she's a great actress and all the stuff. So no, I got to be honest.
Look it up.
That was 2 years ago when they first pitched the story for me. A year and a half
Before
ago.
pandemic. After pandemic, everything changed.
No, not just
After
that.
pandemic, मेरा तो life ही change हो गया.
सबका हो गया यार 3 waves सबकी वाट लगा रही
And then later, when they said, then of course it was a lot of other drama. When I wasn't very keen, I said, I don't know, I'm not too sure. The script needs a little changing. Sunny, are you sure? Then later, they went to my dad and they said, there's a great script. Sunny's attached to
The
it. Vishnu's
approach
not,
like this way, like
and Vishnu's not accepting it. So my dad said, I think Sunny would be the perfect girl for this film.
lovely.
You find out. And then later we found out, she's got more acceptance than most of the current heroines. Comparatively, we did a comparative study and she had more, acceptance. So then when we came, but I was pleasantly surprised. On the very first day, I was trying to correct her something, we were shooting in Tirupati because it's a village subject. So we were shooting and I told her, no Sunny, this is what he's saying. She said, I'm not supposed to react to that because I don't know that. I was taken aback. I don't know whether you remember that or not. In that was scene where I had to do the election thing.
I was, I can't hear and I can't speak.
So she can't hear and speak in the movie. So when I was trying to tell her, no, that's what he's saying, and this is what your reaction. She said, how will I know that he said that? I can't hear and speak unless someone translates it. So I was like, wow, she's into the character.
Lovely.
Then by the time Ginna comes out, one of the things you're going to take away from, take home is the performance of Sunny. That's going to be a very surprise factor. What you've known Sunny as, okay, she dances very well, she does all that, is going to be a thing of past. But how she's performed is really, really cool.
Really such a great compliment.
Now will you kiss me?
No.
Yeah, there she goes.
You want to give kiss me?
No.
यहाँ
How
पर
about
file
you
वाला-
start and then I'll follow you.
Anyhow, ఇది వేరేగా sound చేస్తుంది. I'm gonna stop this kissing session here. So because I'm going to ask some other question about a director. He's very shy person. నాకు అనిపించింది అలా. Really?
No, I think only probably in front of the media he's shy, but on set he has a very loud voice.
Okay.
I didn't hear that loud voice.
No, मुझे तो माइंड वॉइस ही लगा यार, लाउड वॉइस ही कहीं पर भी नहीं दिखा था.
With even my experience, he wasn't loud. I think I might have once heard him raise his voice, but every time I spoke to him, he's always like, and then tell me what he wants, or he'll tell me, change something, do this, do that. Because I had a deal with him. I don't want a translation from point A to B, C, and then comes to me.
Yeah.
That I can't have. Because once an assistant goes to another assistant, translator, this, that happens, it becomes very confusing. It's different if like we're working across from each other and he said, this is what I'm saying. Giving me translation and saying something to make the scene better, that's different. But my first cue was always to Surya sir and
Lovely.
having him explain to me what he wants. And my first look was always to him saying, is that okay? Is this fine? Like, and he's always like, yes. Most of the time.
రైట్ అండ్ దీంట్లో పాయల్ కూడా కనిపిస్తుంది. మీ ఫస్ట్ లుక్ ఏదైతే పోస్టర్ ఉందో దానికి చాలా వరకు కాంప్లిమెంట్స్ రావడం ఉంది అండ్ దాని ఒక రేంజ్లో వైరల్ అవుతూ ఉండింది. అండ్ ఏమంటారు దాని గురించి అసలు?
See, I'm glad, the first if the poster has become viral, it's a good thing. The first look of the poster is viral, that's good. That's called, we just called it the Vishnu sandwich. Yeah, it's called the Vishnu
I
sandwich.
said that on
Yeah.
stage, but it was like supposed to be
She said
a
it a little
silent
loud.
joke
Yeah.
between us, and then he said it on the mic, and I was like, oh boy, that might turn into something interesting. And then I was hoping you wouldn't say something else.
సో పాండమిక్ తర్వాత ఏమైపోయిందంటే ఓపెన్ అయిపోయింది అన్నిటికీ. అంటే యాక్సెస్ చాలా ఈజీగా దొరుకుతుంది. మనం వేరే కంటెంట్స్ ఎక్కువ చూస్తున్నాం. మలయాళం కంటెంట్ మనం ఎప్పుడూ అప్రిషియేట్ చేస్తూ ఉంటాను, చాలా న్యాచురల్గా ఉంది అని చెప్పి. అండ్ నవడేస్ వాళ్ళ సినిమాలు మనం చూడడం సక్సెస్ చేయడం, మన సినిమాలు వాళ్ళు చూడడం సక్సెస్ చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. ఎలా అనిపిస్తుంది మీకు మలయాళం ఆడియన్స్ గురించి?
இப்போ மலையாளம் சினிமா எப்பவுமே இந்தியா பூரா என்னென்னா ஒரு நோஷன் இருக்குது, மலையாளம் ஃபிலிம் பெங்காலி ஃபிலிம் எப்போவுமே ரொம்ப இன்டெலிஜென்ட்டாக எடுப்பாங்க, ரொம்ப நல்லா இருக்கும்ன்ட்டு. இந்த ஓடிடினால் நடந்த ஒரு பெரிய ஹெல்ப் என்னென்னா, இருக்கிற மலையாளம் கண்டென்ட் எல்லாம் நாங்கள் இந்த ஓடிடியில் வர்றதுனால நாங்கள் பார்க்க முடியுதுங்க, ஸ்பெஷலி சப்டைட்டில்ஸோட. எனக்கு ஜல்லிக்கட்டுன்ற படம் ஃபெனாமினலாக இருந்தது. அதில் சினிமாட்டோகிராஃபி கிட்ட இருந்தது, எல்லாமே எக்ஸ்ட்ராடினரியாக இருந்தது. அஃப்கோர்ஸ் நான் மோகன்லால் சார் ஐ கால் எம் அங்கிள். ஆனால் எதுக்குன்னா நான் சின்னப்பத்துலேருந்து அவரை பார்த்து வந்திருக்கேன். அப்பாவுக்கு ரொம்ப நல்ல ஃப்ரெண்ட், அவர் ஃபேமிலி ஃப்ரெண்டு மோகன்லால்லாம். இஸ் a very close family friend. And Mohanlal sir, I'm a huge fan of him. And அவர் படம் எல்லாமே நான் பார்த்துருக்கேன். அவர் படம் அப்பா நிறைய ரீமேக் பண்ணியிருந்தார் தெலுங்கில். அதுக்கப்புறம் மம்முட்டி சார்தும் நிறையா படம் பார்த்துருக்கேன். அவங்க படம்லாம் பார்த்தா நாங்கள்லாம் சின்ன படம், நாங்கள் மெட்ராஸில் இருந்தது எல்லாமே அவங்க படம் பார்த்து. இந்த ரீசெண்டாக லைக் மின்னலே முரளி, இட் வாஸ் அ பியூட்டிஃபுல் ஃபிலிம். அண்ட் ஜனகணமனா அண்ட் ஒரு பிரமாதமான ட்ரெண்ட் என்னென்னா அங்கே இருக்கிற மூவிஸ் எல்லாம் இப்போ தெலுங்கில் நாங்கள் பண்ண ஆரம்பிக்கிறோம். ஏன்னா இட் வாஸ் பியூட்டிஃபுல். இட் வாஸ் ரியலி கிரேட் மூவிஸ் ஆர் பீங் மேட். அண்ட் நாங்கள் மலையாளத்தில் நடிக்கிறதுக்கு வாய்ப்பு இருக்கா இல்லையான்ட்டு ஃப்யூச்சர் டிசைட் பண்ணோம். ஆனால் எங்கள் படம் மலையாளத்தில் ரிசீவ் பண்ணுறதுக்கு அவங்கெல்லாம் ஓப்பன் ஆர்ம்ஸில் ரிசீவ் பண்ணுறாங்க. அது எங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப பெருமையாக இருக்குது. அண்ட் ரொம்ப வி ஆர் வெரி கிரேட்ஃபுல் ஃபார் தேட். இப்போது ஜின்னான்ற படம் கூட அவங்க பார்த்து அவங்க எங்களை ப்ளெஸ் பண்ணுவாங்கன்ட்டு ரொம்ப நம்பிக்கையாக இருக்குது. ஸோ இந்த கண்டென்ட் கண்டென்ட் நல்லா இருந்ததுன்னா கேரண்டி ஆடியன்ஸ் அதை ஆக்செப்ட் பண்ணுவாங்க, அது எந்த பாஷையில் இருந்தாலையும். இப்போ ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஃபராத் ஃபாசில் அவர் நடித்த படம் ஒரு அந்த ஹீ பிளேஸ் அ பாஸ்டர், மறந்துதான் அந்த படம் பேர், ட்ரான்ஸ்ன்ற படம். அது மலையாளத்தில் ரிலீஸ் ஆகிருந்தது. அது அவர் யாரும் எனக்கு நான் இப்போ வரைக்கும் அவர் படம் ஜாஸ்தியாக பார்க்கலண்ணா. எனக்கு யாரோ பேசும்போது மச்சான் அந்த படம் பாரு, ட்ரான்ஸ் எக்ஸ்ட்ராடினரியாக பண்ணியிருக்காரு அவர், பாருங்கள். அது ஐ வாஸ் ஜாப்ட். அது அந்த மாதிரி பெர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ் பண்ணுறதுக்கு நீட் கன்விக்ஷன். ஸோ ஃபினாமினலாக இருந்தது. அண்ட் அஃப்கோர்ஸ் மம்முட்டி சாரோட பையன் துல்கர் வந்து இப்போ தெலுங்குலேயே மெயின் ஸ்ட்ரீமாக பண்ணுறாரு அவர். அண்ட் அவர் ஐ ரியலி லைக் ஹிஸ் ஒர்க். அவரது மலையாளத்தில் கம்மி பார்த்துருக்காங்க, தெலுங்கில் அவர் இங்கே தெலுங்கு ஹீரோ எப்படி நாங்கள்லாம் இருக்கிறோமோ அப்படியே அவரை தெலுங்கு ஹீரோ மாதிரியே ஆக்செப்ட் பண்ணிட்டாங்க. இப்போ ரீசெண்டாக பண்ண சீதாராமன் கூட அது பெரிய ஹிட்டாக வருது. ஸோ ஏன்னா இஸ் அ வெரி குட் ஆக்டர். ஸோ இன்னும் எங்களுக்கு இந்த க்ராஸ் பாலினேஷன் கல்ச்சர் அந்த மாதிரி இருக்குது. ஸோ நான் நம்புறது நாங்கள்லாம் ஒரே ஃபேமிலி தான், பாஷை தான் வேற தவிர நாங்கள்லாம் ஒரே குடும்பம் மாதிரி தான் இருக்கிறோன்ட்டு நான் நம்புகிறேன்.
True. And Sunny was watching, like, you want to say something in Malayalam? Because
no idea what you guys are talking about.
बहुत सारे fans हैं वहाँ पर आपके, so कुछ बोलना चाहते हो?
All the Malayalam lovers out there, I love you so much, and thank you for always supporting me, and I hope you'll support me again when you watch Ginna. ఎల్లరికూ వనకం.
సో యా, మీరు చెప్పండి, అంటే ఒక కోస్టార్ మనతో ఉండే ఆ వేవ్ లెంత్ని బట్టి నిజంగా కెమిస్ట్రీ కూడా బాగుంటుంది స్క్రీన్ మీద చూడడానికి. బికాస్ సన్నీ అండ్ యూ కొన్ని మేము వీడియోస్ చూడడం జరిగింది బిఫోర్, లైక్ పాండమిక్లో కానీ దాని తర్వాత కానీ షూట్ ఇక్కడ జరుగుతున్నప్పుడు కానీ కిచెన్లో కాన్వర్జేషన్స్ కానీ, దట్ వాస్ చాలా లవ్లీ మూమెంట్స్ అనిపించింది. ఫర్ యూ లైక్ ఎలా అనిపించింది విత్ వర్కింగ్ విత్ సన్నీ?
No, Sunny is a darling to work with, though she's got a very big ego.
Very big ego?
Yeah.
He's lying. You can't see. Look, his dimple says I'm lying. Look, the other dimple also is saying I'm lying.
She's a very sweet. She's a very sweet girl. Generally, నాకు అమ్మాయిలతో మాట్లాడాలంటే భయం. I'm a little skeptical about working with people who are arrogant, because I keep my distance with female actors, because I don't know what mindset they don't.
వచ్చిన ఇదా లేకపోతే ఇన్బిల్ట్ వచ్చిన ఇదా?
No, because I was always shy in front of women. Sometimes you just have to hit. There are one or two actresses which I really hit along really well. And I was lucky I was able to work with two beautiful co-stars, but I was able to banter a lot with Sunny. A lot of jokes with Sunny and everything. And of course, sometimes my humor is very dry and sarcastic humor. Her humor was all sarcastic. And my humor borderline between being decent and indecent.
Okay.
So she is totally indecent. She's totally indecent. Okay. What's 3? Strike 3.
3 points.
Okay. So very few people get that humor when I say. And one of my close friends, Hansika, gets it. You have to put up with it, and all you have to say, get out, man. That's more half the jokes I say. And Venil Kishore is he gets it.
Course, yeah.
And Sunny was the only one who was getting it. And we were always used to crack jokes. It was fun on the sets, and I'm really glad I met her. This movie gave me a good friend.
Yeah.
And it's true.
You wanna tell something about our gentleman?
He's gentle.
Of course, gentle.
Gentle man. Gentle. Far from gentle. Anytime there was a shoulder around, it would be omelette time. By the way.
Omelette time.
You
used to this. Okay.
Listen, we talked about this in the car.
He loves action, no? అందుకని ప్రతిదీ యాక్షన్ లోనే జరుగుతుంటుందండి.
No, it wasn't. It was all, I think, I'm going to say in love. But we definitely have like this Tom Jerry type of relationship. Not the fighting part that we see in
Who's
the
Tom and
cartoon.
who's Jerry?
I'm the cat. He's the mouse.
Yeah, she's Tom. I'm the mouse. She's the Tom is bad.
I know,
Jerry's
Jerry is
good.
good.
Oh,
Yeah.
he is.
You asked it. You said it. I didn't say.
I just
it's
wanted
just
to be the
like-
bigger. I wanted to be the bigger creature. I
Yeah.
wanted you to be the smaller one.
She looks all trim proper, but she's got she's insane strength. She's got, and she's a very strong woman. She's a very strong woman. I got inspired with her in a couple of things. She's inspiring also in quite a few ways. Has a co-star, has a parent, has a spouse. She's very inspiring.
Yeah.
her husband is very.
मिला था बच्चों से बात हो रही वहाँ पर. अभी वक्त मिला था बच्चों से बात हो
They're
रही
so
break time
cute.
में,
They're so cute.
They're very naughty,
Children
yeah.
are so amazing. But we had so many fun times together. We shot a lot. We did a lot of work. I had more than my character did, but every time we were on set, from the very first day, we sat together, ate together. The first day he's cracking jokes on me because I didn't eat that thing properly.
I gave her the drumstick, the munakai. The
I've not
drumstick.
had a drumstick before. Ever in my, I don't think I've ever had one. So I don't know how you're supposed to eat
she was
it.
trying to put it in a.
Okay. थोड़ा सा.
So from the very first day, he's laughing at me, going, "What is this?" I'm like, "I don't get it." And they're like, "You're supposed to eat it like this." I was like, "Oh, okay, thanks."
So మీరు తినడం కూడా నేర్పించారన్నమాట.
A few things, yes.
Few things.
Yeah.
And then
But anything she does, it looks so sexy. I don't know why. Why, Sunny?
this is what I have to deal with. You guys know.
Very difficult to handle. I understand your problem.
But I don't
now.
take. You know what I learned from the very first day, that nothing was serious. He's got a beautiful family, a beautiful wife, an amazing, father, and just the entire family is so amazing, so generous, so loving.
No, but I do mean it
But
when I say
after-
you're sexy.
Yeah, I know he doesn't mean it when he says this. It's just like regurgitation of throw up.
Horrible. And by the way, she's the biggest prankster, okay? She pranks a lot. She jokes a lot.
Oh my God.
She's the most naughtiest person I ever worked with. It doesn't come out, but she's very naughty.
Lovely to hear that. Seriously.
No, I hope the BTS guy, actually there's a guy called Pardu who actually does the BTS. I hope he caught all that on camera. I'm just going to make sure the real Sunny Leon. A real Sunny Leon show. I'm going to make that
How
into a
many
blend.
teritos?
Super.
I just want one reel of like all
Of
the
the
films I've
teritos.
shot where the terito comes out, but it's only that in every single sequence. But I have to figure out how to
Why don't we
post it.
speak in Hindi? क्यों इतना ज़्यादा English?
तुम लोग तो हिंदी नहीं बात करते।
हिंदी बोल रहे ना, मैं तो
मैं
पूछ रही
आप
थी
सब
आपको।
लोग इंग्लिश बात करते, सो मैं क्यों करूं?
आप बोलो ना, क्योंकि हिंदी ऑडियंस वेट करे आपका हिंदी सुनने के लिए.
But you are speaking in English.
I am speaking in Hindi right
अभी
now. So,
अभी
बोलो.
बात कर रही हूँ।
अभी बताइए. अभी
अगर
हिंदी
आप
में
तो मेरे साथ हिंदी में बात करेंगे तो मैं भी हिंदी में बात करूंगी। अगर आप तो इंग्लिश में
ठीक है. आप पायल जी के बारे में आप हिंदी में ही बोलोगे.
पायल जी बहुत खूबसूरत है। She is for real. You're laughing,
But your expression says.
हाँ, because वो set पे आती थी, she's like all in this beautiful.
You're imitating her, like
No.
मुझे ऐसा ही लगा था.
Yeah, she does
Payal
that.
also does
Payal
this.
always does this.
Yeah.
She's wearing this
She
beautiful
likes doing that.
sari,
Yeah.
and she looks gorgeous every time she comes on
No,
set. in
first
this
time when
half sari.
Payal met me, she called me sir.
Oh.
And then I looked at Sunny. I was like, why is she calling me sir? I said, don't call me sir. Call me Vishnu. I said. She said, no. You're a,
She's doing it out of respect.
out of respect. You're a senior actor. I'm not a senior actor. My dad's a senior actor, not me. To stop call me Vishnu. I said. Then she kept on saying sir.
No.
Then she came
No,
on and she
you're gonna stop this story.
No, you're not.
Then she
Please,
came.
you have to
Then she came. And said, no. Actually, how can I call you Vishnu? I have this romantic angle with you. She couldn't keep quiet. No. She said, "So what are you going to say, sir? And that's it. She stopped calling me sir after that, and she started calling me something even worse, teddy bear.
One trick की वजह से मतलब sir वाला गायब.
Then later that girl started calling me teddy bear, and I was like, "Yeah,
He is
sir was
like
better."
But you are like a gigantic teddy bear.
ఓకే ఐఎమ్ కూడా వన్ మోర్ క్వశ్చన్ లైక్ డెఫినెట్గా ప్రౌడ్ మూమెంట్ కూడా ఈ ఫిలింలో మీకు అంటే పుత్రినీలో ఉత్సాహం సో అది ఎలా జరిగింది?
See, Ariana and Viviana's song, probably the only one who understood what I was going through when watching it on the big screen was Sunny. She was like, stop it, don't cry now. It was a beautiful moment for me. In this movie, there is a sequence where kids have to sing because we are all friends in the movie. Sunny, Payal, Saddam, and me. We are 4 friends. It's a story of childhood friends.
Yeah.
And there's a beautiful sequence and it has a beautiful song. So when the music director Anup Rupins came out with a great tune, he got a scratch sung. And then I said, Ari and Vivi are trained singers. And I said, we should try to give them a chance to sing. If it's good, we'll keep it, otherwise we'll take it out. They sang and by the grace of God, it's been received well.
Okay.
And we shot the video and it's beautiful.
Big screen में చూసినప్పుడు what was your reaction?
There was a song, Ravoyi Chandamama. It's a very popular song here. And when my mom heard the song, she started, wailing and crying. I said, what's wrong? You've all grown up. I was full-blooded 21 years old. 21 years old. And at that time, and she was crying and bawling and crying. I was like, why are you crying? What nonsense is this? Now when my kids are on screen, I was almost on tears, I was like, oh God.
Yeah.
Of course, lovely moment. And Nageshwar Reddy గారితో association చాలా ఉంది before. But I don't know, ఏమైంది మీ ఇద్దరి మధ్య?
Nothing.
Everybody asks,
There's, see, an husband and wife,
Fight.
they fight. It's the same thing. Best friends fight. It's
We
just
fight all the time.
we fight all the time.
I don't know what you guys
Now
are talking
also I
about.
can see that, yeah.
She just be a snobby person.
I'm not a snobby person.
Yeah.
Maybe you're a snobby person.
I'm not a snobby person.
Well,
Okay, cool down. Nageshwar Reddy గారి దగ్గర ఉన్నాం.
See, he's a very sweet man. It was just a small thing which, I didn't agree with him. So my thing is, if I don't agree with anybody, I don't confront them. I don't give them a piece of my mind. I just go into my shell. నేను మాట్లాడి ఎందుకు కాన్ఫ్లిక్ట్ వద్దు. నాకు వన్ థింగ్ ఐ లెర్న్ ఫ్రమ్ మై ఫాదర్, నాన్నగారి దగ్గర నుంచి నేర్చుకునేది ఇస్ దట్ ఐ షుడెంట్ షౌట్. ఓకే, మై డాడ్ ఐ సీన్ ద ఇష్యూస్ హీ హ్యాడ్ బికాస్ ఆఫ్ హిస్ టెంపర్. ఇఫ్ ఎనీబడి హ్యాస్ అని ఎవరికైనా కోపం ఉంటే వాళ్ళకే నష్టం చేస్తుంది కానీ ఎదుటి వాళ్ళకి నష్టం చేయదు. సో ఐ డోంట్ వాంట్ టు గెట్ ఇన్ టు దట్ జోన్. అదొక్కటి నాన్నగారి దగ్గర నుంచి అది వద్దని అనుకుని ఫిక్స్ అయ్యాను. అందుకే నేను అంత ఈజీగా
అది టెంపర్ లూజ్ అవడం అనేది ఎప్పుడు జరగదు.
I lose temper. I do get angry. I'm not saying no. I do get angry.
But in a different way.
In a different way.
Yeah.
In a different way. And if I don't like something, I just keep quiet. I go into my shell.
Okay.
I'm very shy in many cases. So that's my life.
definitely not as shy as he's saying.
What does your father say? Like పిల్లల సాంగ్ చూసినప్పుడు కానీ అదర్వైజ్
He
ఫిల్మ్
was
ఫస్ట్ కాపీ
very-
చూసినప్పుడు.
No, the film hasn't come out yet. So the background score is going on right now. So we are all quite excited how the movie is shaping up, especially the background score. The way it's shaping up. I'm very excited. You will be blown away, Sunny, because I was going every day for the background score, hearing it. We were just jamming with the music director. That you will be pleasantly surprised. It's going to blow your mind off.
Oh, good.
Wow.
I'm excited.
Even so, you tell about the production house and producer.
My first experience with Mohan Babu sir is many years ago. I don't know how many years ago. But
7-8 years ago.
Currently got time.
Yes, 7 years
yeah,
ago.
it was like 7-8 years. That's about correct. That was my first encounter with him. And I will never forget. Obviously, the production was amazing. I kept saying in my head, wow, they're like so punctual. It's amazing when they say this is the lunchtime, this is the lunchtime. All of that was amazing. That's you. And then he comes to set and he brings myself, and my husband was with me at that time, this 5-foot garland and gave it to Daniel, then gave me one. He said this speech and said all these nice things, and that was my first South experience in this industry, and I'll never forget it. And we held that pretty close to our heart for many, many years. So then when I found out, because I was already signed for this film, when I found out that he was going to be in it, I was like, wow, this is amazing, you know. And then it was going to also be produced by them and Mohan Babu sir. And Daniel calls me, he goes, you won't believe it. This is amazing. I don't have to worry about you. You're going to be just fine. You're going to be safe. You're going to be well taken care of. This is the most amazing news ever. And, you know, I was obviously just as happy to hear that we were going to be working together again and with you first time on screen. And it was great. And from the very first day, he gave this big speech on the mic, you know, appreciating me, and then also saying that if anyone messes with me, they're in big trouble. And no one's allowed to take a photo. But he said so many nice things that first day.
Because the reason also is because she's very professional. She's very punctual, she's very professional.
Lovely.
And especially, you know, an actor who's a star. One thing which many of them have to learn from her also is that she doesn't sit in the caravan all the time. Makeup, she's out of the caravan, maybe in the lunch, you know, for a touch-up, and out she's there. And it's not like in between shots she goes to the caravan. That requires a lot of discipline. And this, she was right at the beginning of her career also.
Wow.
So even now, even after 7 years of me working, you know, producing then and looking at it now, she's still the same.
That's the reason everybody knows Sunny Leone's name. Yeah.
Aww,
Everywhere.
Thank you.
One final question, you know, ఒక ఫిలిం అవ్వాలి అంటే డెఫినెట్గా టెక్నీషియన్స్ ప్లేస్ మెయిన్ రోల్ అనమాట. అండ్ చోటా కే నాయుడు గారు అమేజింగ్ సినిమాటోగ్రఫీ, ఎవ్రీబడి నోస్ అబౌట్ హిమ్. అండ్ యూనో చోటా కే ప్రసాద్ గారు ఎడిటెడ్ దిస్ ఫిలిం, అండ్ ప్రేమ్ రక్షిత్ మాస్టర్ కొరియోగ్రాఫ్డ్. ఎలా అనిపించింది?
సో కొన్ని దైవ దినాలు అవన్నీ ఆయన దేవుడు అనుగ్రహిస్తేనే ఇవన్నీ జరుగుతాయి. సో రైట్ ఫ్రమ్ ప్రభు అన్న కొరియోగ్రాఫ్ చేయడం, లేకపోతే ప్రేమ దీనికి యూనో కాన్సెప్ట్స్ విజువలైజేషన్స్ ఇవ్వడం కానీ, 2 సాంగ్లు చేయడం కానీ, యూనో చోటా గారు వచ్చి నాతో పనిచేయడం. చాలా సంవత్సరాలుగా చోటా కే నాయుడు గారితో నేను చేయాలనుకున్నా, కానీ చోటా గారికి మాకు ఎందుకో ఆ టైమింగ్ కుదరలే. ఇప్పుడు కుదిరింది. సో ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఫెల్ ఇన్ ప్లేస్. సో వీఆర్ వెరీ హ్యాపీ విత్ ఇట్.
సో నేను తెలుగు యాంకర్, టాలీవుడ్ యాంకర్, ఎవ్రీబడి నోస్ దట్. సో మీరు ఒక్క లైన్ అన్నా తెలుగులో చెప్పించకపోతే వాళ్ళు నా మీద కోపం చూపిస్తారు.
అందరికీ చాలా థ్యాంక్స్. నేను మిమ్మల్ని ప్రేమిస్తాను.
యా, ఫైనల్గా ఓ బేబీ లైక్ ఒకసారి మీరు అంటే మేము కూడా బాయ్ బాయ్ చెప్పేద్దాం ఓ బేబీతో పాటు. ఓకే, అది లేకపోతే సన్నీ లియోన్ లైక్ ఏక్ బార్ కరియనా ఓవాలా
Baby darling, miss lady. Baby darling, miss lady. You have to do too. Baby darling, miss lady.
It's just
baby darling, miss lady.
this is
She improvised on that.
Yeah, this one is okay. Lovely Sunny, lovely talking to you, and it was always nice talking to you. And చాలా బాగా అనిపిస్తుంది like always, and thank you so much, and all the very best. Ginna bye, you know, ekkadaina kuda edaina kuda
Ginna bye.
So super duper hit అందుకోవాలని మనస్ఫూర్తిగా కోరుకుంటున్నాను నేను. బ్లాగ్ బాస్టర్ విష్ణు మీ లిస్ట్ లో జాయిన్ అయిపోవాలని కోరుకుంటున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ.
సో విన్నారు కదా, ఇంకా చూడాల్సిందే బాకీ ఉంది. అక్టోబర్ మాసంలో వచ్చేస్తుంది అనమాట. ఎప్పుడు వస్తుంది కాదు, జిన్నా టైం స్టార్ట్ అయిపోతుంది అక్టోబర్లో. సో థియేటర్లో చూడండి అండ్ బిగ్గెస్ట్ హిట్ ఇవ్వండి. దిస్ ఇస్ గీతా బగా సైనింగ్ ఆఫ్. టేక్ కేర్, బై.